Today's lecture is the second part of the discussion of research alignment, which is helpful in writing your research matrix, introduction and background, and methodology. In the first part of the lecture, we already discussed how to formulate the framework. If you remember, I started from using theory, though it's common for some professors or advisor to ask for the title first. But for me, it's easier if you have strong background and understanding of the theory. But you could start anywhere you want as long as it's suited to the requirements and your style of writing. You could do top-down approach, bottom-up approach, horizontal or vertical, problem-based, inquiry-based, and the likes. The focus of today's discussion will be on the statement of the problems, method, and then title. If you've already watched the first lecture, we use behaviorism and the stimulus and response principle. Then translated the stimulus and response principle into concept to start formulating conceptual framework. Stimulus to pedagogy, response to learning. The concept could be further broken down. Pedagogy to 21st century teaching method. Learning could be academic performance. 21st century teaching method could be further elaborated by using gamification and flipped learning. Then, the academic performance, critical thinking in English. The conceptual framework, or this could be an operational framework that generated in the discussion, could be like this. Again, the purpose of this is for illustration to simplify the explanation. Let's now formulate our statement of the problem. I will go directly in writing specific questions related to the operational framework. If you want sample introductory statements, you may watch my lecture about Chapter 1, the problem and its background. The purpose of this is to guide you as a writer in writing your specific questions in the SOP, and at the same time to ensure the alignment of it to your theory, concept, and framework. SOP 1 could be like this. SOP 2 could be like this. The question what is conventionally used because the score will usually be represented by the central tendency, especially when the score in the tabular presentation is separate from another group. The grammatical structure could still be arranged depending on the content of your manuscript. Again, we go back to our main focus, that is alignment. If SOP 1 focuses on pre-test, here in SOP 2, it focuses on the post-test. SOP number 3 and 4 are inferential questions, meaning this will be tested using appropriate inferential tests. These questions are between group questions, meaning you are comparing the scores of the two groups. Number 5 and number 6 are also inferential questions. These are within group questions, meaning comparing the scores of each group before and after the implementation of the teaching intervention. Research method will still vary on the intention and plan of the researcher, but definitely in this example, it's quantitative. As to what type of quantitative, we don't have specific discussion in the example relative to this, but the following may help us to decide. There are two groups, gamification and flip learning. There are pre-test and post-test scores. There will be an intervention or treatment, the gamification teaching method and the flip learning method. There will be comparison of scores, pre-test and post-test, both between and within groups. Students enrolled in research class are usually being asked to give title by some professors or advisors. Sometimes they even requested for three titles, though it's possible. But I strongly believe the title could still be changed while the study is in progress, and it's easier to defend or justify the title when the direction is clear to the researcher. Here are the possible titles which are aligned with the direction of this study. Although there are other possible titles that you could create, as long as you are certain with the alignment, you could still create the best title for your research proposal. Thank you. I hope this lecture helps you.